on down here.
Hi Rick, here's Joe cutting the tape.
Rick, first of all, we want to apologize so much for not getting to you sooner. Love you tons. We're having a little bit of a rough time here trying to find a place. There's some tension in the family, and we appreciate you praying that we can find something in the interim to rent quickly, and also that we can find a really nice house in Yardley, a cute one, because we just got approved for a mortgage, thank God. But let's talk about your elbow. So I have the rock tape, okay? This is the rock tape. Vanna, the rock tape. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take a piece for your patient's elbow. You'll take a piece, and what we'll do is we'll just kind of measure just kind of to cover the joint. So say from here to here, okay, where my two fingers are, roughly, just like that, okay? Kind of rough, and maybe I'll go a little bit long with that, all right? Now, so when you're doing this kind of work, the bigger the tape, the more the stimulation, the more the effect. So when I want to do like a lifting, decongesting tape job, I'm going to make a star with the tape. So if I was doing a low back knot and spasm, I would keep it that thickness and just make a star. Okay, bing, 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 right? So because it's an elbow, what I'll do is I'll cut this tape in half, right? So I'll cut it in half like that. Now any tape I cut, so then I'll kind of measure it, and that's not bad, okay? Kind of covers the area. I'm sure, I'm sorry, his problem's in the inside, I forgot. So we just want to cover that zone, which that pretty much goes over it and then to each end, which we want. Now, anytime you cut a piece of tape, you always round the ends so the clothing doesn't lift it up. This is like arts and crafts, and you get really good and really fast at that. Just like that, and when you get good, you can just fold it in half and do the two ends together, okay? So you make your nice round thing like that. So you have those two pieces. So because I want to make a star, I'll cut another piece, okay? And I'll cut this in half. Okay, do the same thing again. And don't worry if you have to just do one end at a time for now. You just got to get good at it. You want it nice and round. And just get a nice sharp scissor. Good. Nice sharp scissor, something you could stab your secretary with if she's not doing a good job. You really want to draw blood, okay? That's the scissor you want for this tape job, Rick. All right, there we go. So I got 4 strips here, okay? So what I'm gonna do whenever I do these kind of, so any kind of tape job, whether this is for the low back, let's say this is for the low back and it's like this long, or it's this kind of job, or whatever it is, I cut my piece, right? I round it. Now, see these lines on the back of the tape? See these lines? So I wanna like take like, say like a 1/2 inch, and I'm just gonna tear the paper just like that, okay? And then I'm gonna go to the other side, and I'm just gonna take like a 1/2 inch or so and tear the paper, all right? So now I have, and I'll show you why I'm doing that. So I'm gonna take all these pieces and do that. Now, if this piece of tape was like this long and it was for the low back, right? Then what I would do, say it was like that long, well then I would probably tear like that off the edge, like a solid 2 inches or 1.5 inches. But when you get small, you take smaller amounts. You rip smaller amounts because you only have so much tape. So this is a small piece. So I just do like a 1/2 inch, just like that, on all these pieces. And you just literally just tear the paper, nice and easy, right? The tape will stretch a little when you do that, but no big deal. All right, now, what we're gonna do now, and there's Sophie who is anxious to get taped herself. All right, so what we'll do now is, all right, hon, just put the phone down so it's on your elbow now.